Alright, welcome back to another Embrace Destiny video, everyone. Thank you so much for clicking that link and joining us. Today is part 1 of a new video series here for the channel in which an average player is taking his path to glory. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a longer video just because I have to kind of introduce things, and we're going to jump into the Competitive Crucible right after. So, here we go. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm heading toward glory. I'm trying to progress myself up to at least Fabled, hopefully Legend by the end of the season, to get that Registr's Claymore and the ornament for it. I've actually been avoiding the Competitive Crucible quite a lot. I mean, here you can see I've made my way up to Brave. I've won, obviously, more games than I've lost, but I haven't played that much since Season 3 started. I had other priorities, and I wanted to see how the Competitive Crucible was going to work itself out. Now, there's some new changes that are coming in the July 17th update, which will basically change how win-loss penalties will work, and hopefully some matchmaking. You can go check that out on Bungie.net. Looks pretty interesting. Currently, I'm running as the top tree sentinel with suppressor grenades and the towering barricade. I'm running with the vigilance wing, Jack Queen King 3, main ingredient, and the armamentarium. So, little explanations behind those choices. One, I have to kind of finish some ornament-related stuff related to pulse rifles and hand cannons, but I'm also fairly comfortable with it. And as funny as this may sound, it's actually a really good idea because it stops me from playing a little too melee aggressively. So I'm used to PvE. I play a lot of PvE, and I get a little punch drunk, and that actually prevents me from winning in the Crucible. Now, I know that probably Sunbreaker is the more effective subclass for the Crucible, but I figure that the Sentinel's Ward of Dawn will come in handy. Even though it's an underpowered version from Destiny 1, it will become very useful in Countdown, so that's what we're going to do. Ooh, it took us a while to match up with people there, so we're going to be flying in. While we're doing that, I say I'm an average player, and I'll show you what I mean. Here in my Fight Forever emblem, my efficiency, kills plus assists divided by deaths, is about 1.42. I checked my ELO score this morning, and I believe it's sat at something like 1.02. So I would say I'm not that great of a Crucible player. I play a lot of quick play, but I've avoided competitive, as I said. I've only ever made it to the bottom spire in Trials of the Nine. I never went flawless in Destiny 1, so I just don't devote myself to the Crucible as much as others, and I enjoy it, but we're going to see how we do. So that's what this video series is going to be about. It's going to be an average person's journey toward glory. You're going to see my wins, my losses, some of my frustration. Now, I probably won't record every game that I do. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying a new setup as well, so if there are any issues, if the audio or visual cuts out or anything like that, please let me know and let me know what you think. Essentially, I'm also doing an average player's video capture. Now, the pros, they use something like an Elgato, right? They hook it up to their console and to their computer, and they generally have their console and computer in some kind of office area. But mine is in the living room. My console is in TV or in the living room. So I'm basically streaming over my Wi-Fi through the app to my computer, recording gameplay there, and recording this commentary from a microphone. So, my channel is undergoing a bit of growth and rebranding, basically just trying to improve the quality of entertainment that I bring to you and keep it entertaining. So, if you like what you see, feel free to drop a comment or like or subscribe. If you have any suggestions, tips, or advice, feel free to let me know. Let's just keep it positive, okay? Where, honestly, oh.
2 for 1.
Okay, okay, that that was an exceptional. Oh, there's right there.
Did you hear that.
Wow.
My soul just shivered.
Okay.
They can't win
Honestly,
if they're
I know
dead.
that that first life would make me seem like some kind of crucible god, but I get exceptionally lucky, I have to say.
Enemy
Normally
Defend the charges
Countdown
or
especially,
defeat your opponents.
I am hiding in the back because of how how bad I am. I'm better at survival, but I always seem to need that first death to kind of get used to what I'm doing. Alright. Where are they? Oh, I should enter team chat. Good idea to enter team chat if you can. Good, you got it.
Tell them
up
to
that
line
mess.
up faster.
Ah, see, that was a stupid move on my
One
part.
opponent standing.
I shouldn't have put up the wall because my other friend was helping, but I was already halfway through the
All
animation.
opponents defeated. I love it.
So it's all right. We're still doing well.
The charges are everything. Set them and protect them.
I feel like since I'm technically the score leader, everybody's following me, but I actually prefer to stay back a little bit as in this. Oh, because I prefer to see what the enemy's doing and clean up my allies' messes essentially. Oh, nice.
One enemy left. Charge is set. Protect it.
Put up a wall somewhere.
All enemies
All
down.
enemies down. Wow,
Good.
this team is working out really well.
Defend those charges or fight to the bitter end.
One thing that I'm really learning to improve on is my Titan gliding. So, oh, there we go. It's gonna hurt. There we go.
One
What I mean
enemy
by
left.
that is Titan skating obviously was a crazy skill set to have in Destiny 1, but we don't have it in Destiny 2.
Enemy has set a charge.
So,
Make them regret
God.
that. What's that you've got?
nice
The
help.
enemy team is gone.
What
but
we
the
do
charge
have is
remains.
Titan gliding,
Defuse it.
which is where
Your
you're
allies
able to glide
defuse the
around corners
charge.
such as this.
That's teamwork.
You can do many things with that kind of a glide. You can toss a grenade in there. You can get off a hand cannon shot if your airborne accuracy is lucky enough.
Detonate
You
those
can even
charges.
set up
Nothing else
a
matters.
fusion rifle kill. But again, that's where the luck skill quotient in that is, you know. Okay, they know I'm here now. Probably a scout rifle or something. Grenade. Oh, did I just waste it? I just wasted my super. Oh, stupid decision.
One opponent remains. They can't win if they're dead. Ha ha.
Yeah. I feel silly for that. I was trying to do the
Match point.
trying to
Hold
do the
them off,
Captain America
and
so I could
victory is
kill them both in
yours.
that close quarters, and they killed me, and I held the button too long, so that's alright. Come on. Oh, that, yeah. Okay.
All teammates down. Fight another.
Alright, let's not let them crawl back here.
You have match point. Set a charge and win.
We should go to the outside charge because we never do. But because we never do, we won't. I'm gonna try and flank. If anybody's watching it. Oh, they're both watching it. Great. Fantastic. Oh, now that I've distracted them over there, let's circle around, shall we? There, we'll do that. Why aren't we setting this charge, people?
Charge set. Now hold the line.
Alright, well, at least the only thing you've killed. Nope, now there they go. Oh, okay, this is the age of comeback then. Let's see. Well, at least two of them popped their super there.
Your charge.
Bit of a wasteful life for them. Wasteful round.
Match point. Defend the charges and win.
Circle around here. The whole team. Yeah, alright. Getting shot at. Nice. Oh, brutal. I wasn't watching that angle at all. Now, before you go commenting down below about how trash I am, just know that I know it. And I really don't need the kind of negativity. The whole point of this entire channel and this video series is to show improvement. You know, for me, it's to work on my gameplay and improve it. Oh. And for you, hopefully, it's to provide some solace, maybe some maybe some catharsis. Maybe you'll feel a little bit better about getting slammed in the Crucible when you see somebody else having the same problems.
Victory is within your grasp.
All right, come on, team. We got this. All right, we're gonna go inside. I'm gonna hop up here. Did I hit him? I did. Oh, well, I took out a super, but
shut the enemy down.
Yeah. He had the high ground. Come on, Warlock, come get me. No, all right. Yes, thank you, Titan.
One foe
Titan brothers
remains.
unite. Any other dead? No, we're all alive. Touch for him. I'll get you in a minute. Oh, he's in that corner, I bet.
One minute left. You're attacking.
Whew, bit of an anticlimactic round to go out on, but there we go. Yeah, so that's part one of the series. We're going to be adding more commentary. I'm going to try and get better at playing and commenting at the same time.
Do it again.
Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. If you didn't, then leave some constructive feedback down below. Either way, we're going to be making our way toward Fabled. At least I want to get that gun. It'd be lovely to get to Legend, but I know I have a lot of work to do before I can consider myself a legend in the Crucible. And yeah, that ends it for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you want. If you want to catch me live, you can follow my Twitch down below, or my Twitter account where I kind of keep things up to date as to my schedule and stuff like that. So thank you for making it to the end of the video. I hope that you have an awesome day out there, and we'll catch you next time. Bye now.